Welcome to the Second Chance Protocol, and right now we're gonna learn exactly how I was able to help more than 580 stop emotionally eating and finally lose up to 3 dress sizes, and more than that, the ability to get them to build that amazing body that they can love and respect, and also the tool to maintain it. The secret stands behind the 9-step system, and the 9 steps are necessary to be able to take you from point A to point B, but specifically we must understand that the 9th step needs to be consequential. Without one step, the other one cannot happen. Now, the first step is really understand emotional eating and emotional triggers and figure out exactly what is that makes you stop and emotionally eat all the time. So is it bad habits? Is it stress? Is it past events or really bad memory or bad events that happens into your life? And understanding exactly where you stand when it comes to triggers and how to break those triggers and automated patterns in your brains are going to be essential and necessary to make you stop emotionally eat so that you can do something for long enough to be able to see results. The second step is really to understand how to build a nutritional strategy that instead of you following a diet, essentially follow you and your lifestyle. And how does this play out is simply understanding that diets are just simpler, repackaged and rebranded set of rules that essentially ends up being very drastic every single time. If we understand how metabolism works and we understand how weight loss works, we essentially know that we need to create a calorie deficit of 300 to 500 calories, and every single time that you do more than that, like diet does on a daily basis, you set yourself up to lose on a long haul, and essentially you end up failing the approach, and that makes you feel like you're failing overall. Step number 3 and mindful eating is the only real way to be able to actually stop dieting for the long haul and really create consistency in your nutrition. Because everybody knows that you shouldn't be eating this particular food, and every single time you actually face with this decision, you give in and you tell yourself this will be the last time you do it. And not before long, we know that this happens again and again. And the main reason of you self-sabotaging and emotional eating is because the instant gratification is usually bigger than the results and the vision you have. So you want some sort of results, you want to fall back into those dress, you want to get back in that bikini so you can feel confident. Yet when you face to these decisions here and you know that you shouldn't be hitting those to actually obtain the results, every single time you say it's just going to be one bite and I will start later. So what I will teach you in this step, in addition to simple to apply strategy to actually use every single day, is actually making the right choices in the moments. What are the conversations that needs to happen in your life on a daily basis so that you cannot fall in these traps every single time and you can make the best decision that you can, still enjoying some of the food in some different occasions. If you can do that, you're gonna have learned the keys to finally drop those 3 dress sizes, and you're gonna be on the way to finally be able to wear that amazing dress that is gonna make you feel so accomplished and so confident with a life of full fulfillment. Reclaiming your shape is actually the next step. In this particular step, you finally learn there is not one specific diet or one specific exercise that is what's going to be able to take you from where you are today to finally be able to wear that amazing dress, but instead there is a set of things that you need to get good at. You need to understand that exercise cannot be done as checking the box, but it's a skill that you need to acquire, you need to progress, and you need to improve on a single day. When it comes to progressive overload and when it comes to nutritional strategy, then you need to get good at. But specifically, you need to control the psychological portion of it, because you might not realize this, but most of the time you fail is because you tell yourself that you're failing, because you say, I have no time, I'm stressed, the body's not reacting fast enough, or I have to go to vacation. So in this step, you're really going to learn exercise and health as self-care instead of just doing something to get to a specific purpose. The next step is really understanding how to build an amazing body, because you've been faced with this before. You actually lose weight, yet the fat is still there, and every single time you look at the mirror you feel like you're not really getting any results. In these specific steps, you will learn how to progress the exercise steps in such a way that you can not only get skinny, but you can build amazing shapes around your body, amazing tone around your body, in such a way that you feel confidence and you finally look different. Step number 6 is all about tracking results and gathering facts. Most of the time people fail, they do fail because they don't know how to track data. They feel like they're not getting results, yet if you can see the picture here, most people don't even know how much results they're getting. In these specific steps, we teach you everything about getting certainty and knowing exactly that you are getting results. Even if you're not getting results, you're gonna know exactly why, and you're gonna know how to course correct. The next phase is really mastering an identity. Most people get to a results, yet they end up losing the results of the 95 35% ratio, anywhere from 6 weeks to a year and a half. And this specifically is because people acquire identities. So they change the outside and yet the inside is still the same. If you're an emotional eater like I was for over 15 years, inside you still feel like the emotional eater. And every single time you have something difficult happening in your life, you're gonna fall off the habits and yet you're gonna lose the results very quickly. So what we do in this specific step, we teach you the identity you need to acquire and transform, so you can transform from the outside, but you can also transform from the inside as well. The 8th step is really getting back to your favorite dress. Most of the time women get to our results, but they don't feel confident inside, which make the results totally useless. So in this specific step, we teach you everything you need to know about not only getting to the results, but mastering your confidence. Things such as posture, body language, and the ability to be bold in every single situation, and really understanding that you don't need to transform yourself totally to actually start being confident, but you can actually start accepting yourself and loving yourself from the bat. And in the final step is really key to maintaining. As I said before, if you get to results and then you lose it, this doesn't really matter necessarily, right? And in this specific step, we teach you exactly the key to actually stop living on motivation and to actually finally build habits. Building habits is not difficult, but it goes from inspiration to actually passion. And if you're able to actually make this happen, health will be something you maintain. So with this being said, if this actually makes sense and resonates with you, I want you to schedule a call with me or one of my coaches. I have 45 minutes of time, which you can get a free strategy call with me or one of my coaches. And the only thing I'm asking here is that you actually fill in a detailed application, which is going to tell me exactly what your situation is like. And the reason why I'm giving you this for free is specifically because I'm tired of seeing women struggling with emotional eating. I've been struggling with this for 15 years, and after 15 years, I really feel like I found a way to actually help women, and really want to be able to analyze your situation and see if you're one of the person I can help. Also, because out of the 10 people I actually talk to, I always end up working at least with 5 of them, which they understand that they need accountability and they need coaching. We have several different entry points and price points, and if you're able to see that I can help you, I'm confident that we can find a better way to actually help you. Just for you showing up to the call, you're going to be able to get one of these missions here, which is worth about $500. You're going to get it totally for free for you putting an application in and getting to the call. Now, if you're ready for a change and you're really ready to stop emotionally eating and finally build that confidence that you love, put an application here, Jerry here, and I'm going to see you in the other side.